Let me get my journal out.
Thank you.
Oh, I know what happened last time. I read a fucking book for like 99.9% of session.
Oh
That's
yeah.
it.
You did read a book about a lot of things.
So glad you asked. Yeah. Okay. So I read a book. I read a travel pamphlet about Astraphis. Um, Learned a lot about Astraphis. Um, Specifically the Council of Astraphis. It's got a lot of fucking people in it. Yeah, that's right. I know all of them personally. Um, and I know that they were only established 800 years ago, and I have a lot of other notes on it that I don't need to
Woo!
share
Woo! Woo!
because
How long ago?
800.
100.
Oh, why did I write down 800?
I don't know.
What happened 800 years ago?
Um. Whew, something.
Well,
Nothing that got mentioned.
hmm, interesting.
Maybe you misheard 100 as 800.
Maybe. But that makes okay. Well, that is going to destroy one of the questions I was going to ask.
Sorry.
I was confused as to why there was
Um.
such a big gap there. But yeah, learned a lot of
800.
shite.
When was this?
2 weeks ago.
Um. When I need a calculator. Because
When you calculate it,
I have some old events, world events that happened, but I don't know when this was. What is today's date? It is 2372. Nope, 2372. Uh, nope, nope, that's not 800. That's 1,100 years ago. Well, here you go. Fun fact: 1,141 years ago, continent that you're on split into Ninafe and Gyari.
I sure hope that wasn't 800 years ago.
No, it's 1,141 years ago.
Oh, only a millennia ago, the whole fucking continent split.
Not geographically, politically.
Oh, okay. Politically, I was like, damn, what's with the plate tectonics? Oh
No,
god.
politically. They had a peaceful agreement to split after watching the mess that happened between the Cyan Kingdom and Lithern. And they
To be
went,
fair,
maybe we should just shake hands and agree to disagree and not be
yeah.
one place.
They're so
To
real
be
for that.
to be fair, this planet is already weird enough that I wouldn't fault the plates for moving that quick.
Shut
They're so
up.
real for that.
Shut up. You wouldn't fault the plates. Okay. Next. Good joke, move on.
Next, uh, we're almost at the town.
Well,
Yes.
we
Well,
stopped at in a little cottage
oh yeah, we stopped at a little cottage and had a
that
nice night.
um yeah that Fen owns.
Yeah.
I got more
Oh, please.
books. Yeah.
Yeah, you keep stealing books from Fen.
Yeah. Whatever, he'll be fine. I left some money in like a bookshelf, I think, to replace that. Um,
I think you
Looking at
did,
what I have
yeah.
starred.
And I had a good night's sleep.
I fell asleep sitting up, but I have in my notes that Mooncake and Powell let me not fall asleep sitting up, which is very kind of them. Thanks.
Yes,
Appreciate it.
they situated you. They put a bookmark. Mooncake put a bookmark in your book and everything.
Wow. That's really kind.
It's probably just like, I don't know, like a fucking like receipt that she found like in the corner somewhere.
Damn.
She went, oh, this will
See?
work.
Holy shit.
Uncrumpled a little piece of paper, put it in the book.
Like, yeah. Fantastic. living lavish out here.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, I think that's all that you did. I don't have very extensive notes on anything. Yeah, you finished the dragon shit, walked up the thing. Funny lights in the trees. Yeah, cabin. Yep. Y'all saw. Yeah, that's all you guys did.
Yarg.
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 Sorry, I should have said that.
Yeah, come on, dude. You're supposed to be a fucking pirate. What the hell?
I know, I'm sorry, I broke my immersion. I apologize.
Argy matey.
Argy mateys. Was it that session or was it the one before? You also that you learned that which fucking tab in the book is it? I put tabs all in my book so I could find things, but now there's too many. That session that you learned that the silver dragon that you saw is the Vendari.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you also when she like swooped past you, you heard her shit talking the other dragon that she chased away.
I have so many notes on her.
Happy birthday to this dragon.
Happy birthday to this dragon.
So cool.
All I want for my birthday.
What'd you guys get her for her birthday? Oh my god.
I got her a kiss.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
Whoa.
That's all I got.
I got
Slow
her a
down.
symbol.
Just
It's
gonna
a metal
crush it.
symbol.
You give a dragon a thimble and she puts it on the tip of the claw. It sits.
Under her large feet.
But yeah. When we ended last time, it was like I don't know, like 7 at night or something. It wasn't that late actually, like when we had ended. Because you had gotten in. So you had gotten in after it had gotten dark, but it wasn't like that long. I think it was just like a little bit. Would have been like 4, and I know I said like. I think I said like 5:30 at some point for a time. So we ended last time. It was probably like 7-ish at night. You guys were essentially given free range of the cabin and its contents. Is pretty self-explanatory, like where food and everything is. And was essentially like everything was just like left up to you guys about where you want to like sleep and all of that, because there are 2 rooms that have like 2 like full-size beds each in them. It's like a 1-person bed. So there's like 4 beds, and then there's like couch and all of the floor space, and everybody has sleeping bags, so you can figure out where the hell you want to sleep. Say that Fen kind of like dumped his shit on one of the beds and like got himself like food and everything, probably like asked people if they wanted tea, and after that he kind of just like went and like chilled sitting on the porch.
Fuck yeah. So cozy.
I feel like I remember saying that I was gonna sleep on the couch. But I also don't remember.
I'm sitting on the floor.
You can say it now. We don't
Yeah.
have to do any remembering.
No remembering
There
necessary.
wasn't. I'm pretty sure
Alright.
that like there was like some vague mentions of like where people threw their things, but everybody kind of just like communally just like sat around the fireplace and was like, "Oh, it's nice to be inside.
Yeah.
It's nice to not be in the snow."
But yeah, I totally claim the couch and also have some of that tea as well.
Fuck
Very well
yeah.
appreciated.
Fuck
My
yeah.
limbs, the range of motion returns.
Oh, your joints a little defrosting.
I truly know what it means to be a warm-blooded creature.
Sorry, I was reading.
Oh, yeah, I was delivered the ice cream cake. I'm occupied. It's fucking cold.
Yep. Just that.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be sleeping on the floor.
Cozy.
Cozy. I'm in all my ish. Wrap it up. And I'm sleeping early. I'm reading myself to sleep. Like a little baby.
Read yourself to sleep, get turned into a little burrito.
Yeah.
That sounds accurate.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, at night.
How's Flint doing? Does he miss sleeping in the snow?
No, not really. He also probably offers to sleep on the floor so that one of the other many people with us can have the other bed. He's not opposed to sleeping on the floor, so probably also just gets cozy.
No. Not opposed to sleeping on the floor. No way.
Alright, there's 10 of you in 4 beds. What's going on? Flint's like, I don't want it.
It's like, it's cool. I'm used to this.
Deal.
Oh, the old man doesn't want to sleep in a bed.
No, it's okay.
Oh, Flint, you're back.
We get arthritis. When does Flint get arthritis?
That's a great question.
Is that this arc or is that next arc?
Yeah,
I
you're gonna
think-
get out of Nina Fey and like back into the warm climate. And you're like, damn, why is my fingers still kind of hurt still?
Or are my knees locking up?
Flint
The cold
arthritis arc.
activated your arthritis.
Oh,
Just been,
thank
like,
God.
laying dormant in your ancient body.
Literally.
Yes, good.
It's like a old virus being melted out of the ice.
Perfect.
Flint arthritis arc, so you should probably get in that bed. Silly goots.
Silly goats.
Arthritis.
Silly goats. I have an unrelated
Mhm.
but related question. What did Flint think the first time that he slept on like a modern mattress?
He probably couldn't sleep. It was probably like one of those things where it's like, you know when things are too comfortable?
Mm.
So you're like on high alert.
Mm.
Probably like and then eventually, once he got used to it, he was like, this is fucking nice!
Wow.
But at first,
Oh,
he probably was
shit, people
just
be living
not
lavish out of the woods this whole time?
this whole time?
This whole time. Wow.
He's
So maybe
been
you should get the
using
bed.
I think last time I had said something about Mooncake had like already set her stuff up in a corner somewhere.
Always.
So she's not
Yep.
getting a bed. She
my
forfeited
girl.
rights to a bed.
She forfeited rights. No rights for Mooncake.
No rights for her.
I'm on the floor in a mound that you kind of might not actually see if you're not really paying attention. You might think it's someone's pack.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna get tripped on.
I might get accidentally kicked, but I'm not waking up. I'm sleeping through it.
So somebody
sleepy
does like
times for
accidentally
Arly.
kick your foot at some point while they're walking and do that like Bigfoot pose freeze and like stare at you to see if you wake up. Be like,
I don't even stir. It's slightly concerning.
Fuck,
have
is
to
she
stop
dead?
and make sure that you're breathing.
You just see her foot. Where the fuck did that come from? Who's? Oh, it's Arly.
Who lost their fucking foot?
Whose foot is? Okay, actually, it's fine. Don't worry about it. My fox is under there somewhere. We're snuggled.
You're snuggled up with your little nightlight guy.
Yep. Of course I am.
Fuck yeah. Big boy.
Of course I am.
Baby boy.
My son. That is my baby boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Sorry.
You good?
Yeah, I opened the stream and I didn't have the tab muted like I thought I did.
Oh.
And it started
Oh.
and it scared me.
You got
It's
jump
like
scared?
C4. Oh. Whoa. Everybody calm down.
Calm down. It's
We're
okay.
good now.
You're okay. You good?
Yeah, we're good now.
Okay. You're not
You know
you're not
me.
losing all of your hearing?
Well,
Not all of it.
Just some of it.
Just some of it.
only so much we can do on the past, right? Yeah.
You're just not continuing to lose more.
Yay.
Okay.
True.
Good.
Anyways, I'm fucking sweeping.
Snarky.
Yeah.
Roll for how restful your snooze is. It's a joke.
Alright.
You don't have to.
Oh, okay. I was
You
gonna
can-
say, nat 34, it's pretty fucking restful.
It is the deepest fucking sleep of your life. You don't think you even
'cause I
slept this
can-
good when you were a baby?
It's because I can hear the fire, it's real nice.
Oh, yeah. That good.
Good fire. Fire. Fireball. Woo-woo.
Sorry, I'm trying to eat this ice cream cake as fast as I can.
That's okay.
It's melting. Yeah, take initiative for like 3 minutes. Lead yourselves through the morning. I believe in you.
Oh god.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
god.
I believe
God.
in you. I believe you can
I
wake up.
went to bed really fucking early, so I get up at like the ass crack of dawn.
Yeah, you do.
I am probably like so groggy just from like just general worn outness, but like
Mm.
I just like get up and just like
Yeah. Poor bee.
hi.
I get up at the ass crack of dawn, and because it's like when you're at a sleepover and you're the first one to wake up, so
Yes.
you don't want to wake everybody else up, so I'm like, also I don't want to sit in a room full of sleeping people when I'm awake, so I go sit outside on the porch.
The ass crack of dawn here, keep in mind, is It's kind of, you've gone a little bit more north throughout the days traveling, so it is more like sitting at a solid like 8:46 in the morning.
Yeah.
It's a good sunrise right then.
Damn, I'm getting up and watching the sunrise, bitches!
There it is.
Go! Let's go!
Fuck yeah.
You wish you were me.
It is, in fact, very, very nice. I will tell you that. It is. This is a visual that's been like ping ponging around in my head since this arc has started.
Mm.
That is the conception of it, not actually playing it, and that is like a fucking year. But it's just very nice when you get up. You guys, you got here when it was dark. And the sun had already fully set. And if you remember from last time, that the cabin was kind of like it's along, air quotes, along the path that leads into the city, but is more so it's like to the side of it has like a little tiny little trail that goes to it that had the same kind of like funny little lights that's along the entire road going over to it, and was situated near a ledge on the mountain. So when you get up and go outside, it is in fact is a very pretty sight of because you are it is the top of a mountain. You are pretty high up. So you get out and you get this very nice view of the sun kind of coming up in all this pretty golden light over all of these very jagged peaks of mountains coming up around you, out of this kind of like the like misty kind of like hazy cloud that happens on like winter mornings when it's like there's a bunch of snow outside, but it's like not particularly too cold, and it's kind of like nice, and it has all the like haziness coming off of the snow in the distance around you, and is reflecting the golden light kind of like all over the place, and everything's kind of has just like this very nice warm glow for it for being covered in ice and snow. And it is just a very like serene setting. So it's not very it's very calming.
It's very nice.
It's very nice. It's very different compared to the last few days that you've had.
Yeah, I fucking need that. Is there a rocking chair out here?
Yes, there are chairs.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm gonna sit in a chair. I'm gonna look at this lovely, lovely landscape. And I'm going to enjoy that it is quiet. Mainly. Most importantly. Silent. And that's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna sit there and stare. Maybe think. Who knows?
You sit there, you stare, you think your little guy goes out for a little jaunt around.
Oh yeah, totally. Totally watching that.
He's doing the funny little thing at one point where he's like listening to the snow and jumps and dives into it and then just like sits there with his butt sticking out for a second.
Fantastic.
And then has to wiggle out and try and find what he was looking for again.
Oh yeah. Watch that a couple times. Cheer for him when he finally gets something. Golf clap.
Vol.
Probably V does that thing where like you wake up and you feel like, oh, it's a little too early to wake up. Actually, I should try and go back to sleep. And so you just lay there and you don't fall asleep. You just kind of like lay there, like hands on your stomach, like, mm, just stare at the ceiling quietly. Like, no panic, just kind of very, very quiet, just like, I'm just gonna lay here for a while and see if anything else happens.
You're given the luxury of a very, very normal morning.
Yeah.
Just nothing happening. Everybody's getting up at their own pace. Kind of like shuffling around. Nobody's like directly interacting with anybody else besides like, eh.
A vanishingly rare luxury. Just like a normal morning. If I really focus, it almost feels like I'm back home.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think Flint just wakes up normal and just doesn't really, just again, enjoying the quiet of the morning. And just like gets up, probably starts making coffee for people, but doesn't really like actively wake anyone up or anything like that.
The coffee smell does motivate me up. It's just like, okay. Just kind of like motion up and just like kind of like brush myself a little bit and
Mhm.
then just carefully get up and wander over to you. It's like, thank you. Good coffee.
Yeah, good coffee.
And I just look over to the spot where Arly should be, and Arly's not there, and I'm just like, and I just like grab another cup and like start wandering around to find Arly.
Go find her.
There's not too many places to look, so eventually just find my way out to the porch. I don't say anything. Just carefully place a cup of coffee just like in front of her and just wander back inside.
She's reading and she does the like one-handed thing, but doesn't say anything. Acknowledgement that you did it.
So just
Acknowledgement of thank you.
soft morning.
This is, this is a very delicate scene.
We all said we deserve some fucking quiet.
Just like I'm not gonna say a damn word until everyone is up, thank you.
And then the contractors that were enlisted for the new pool come with the jackhammers and they ruin everything.
And then everything gets thrown into chaos.
And then the whole cabin explodes. Wow.
Metal scraping sounds. There's a big slam as they start throwing stuff in the dumpster.
Gosh.
That, oh man.
They turn on the leaf blower.
That's my every morning here.
the older guy
Scraping
next door
sound.
starts mowing his lawn this early. God, please.
Oh man. Some dude with a ladder knocks on your door and asks if you need your roof redone. Oh.
Cabin number 2 on the opposite mountaintop that you didn't see before. Now, for some reason, they start up with fixing the siding on the house, slamming hammers all over the place.
God. Yeah. So rude.
Nah. It's very nice. It's very good.
A moment of serenity.
It is.
Eventually, like, he does also wander back outside for like a little bit, but like, again, no real, just also like, I am also just having a quiet time. Pardon me as I look out there. Thank you. Let the cold air smack me awake a little bit.
I'm reading my book. I'm writing in my book. I'm kind of doing a couple of things at once.
Which book
Don't
are
worry
you
about it.
reading?
I'm reading one of my new books.
Which new book?
Methinks. Arly's reading her new.
Is she reading her allotted 1 hour of reading time for that one book?
Her allotted one chapter. Arly's reading her allotted one chapter a day of this dark mystery romance novel she's
There
found.
it is.
And it's encased with another book on the outside, so you can't see what it is. And she started reading it yesterday, and she read like 4 chapters yesterday, and was like, "Wait, I have to stop. I have to stop because I'm gonna finish this, and I don't want to finish it because it's the tension, you know,
The tension, anticipation.
the anticipation. I have to build it." So she's reading her allotted one chapter, and she's nearly done with it, and not happy about it. She wants to read more, but she knows she's not allowed to. Maybe one more page. No. Could read one page.
And you know this thing is built like, you know, the chapter always ends in a way it's like, oh, can I just read one more page though?
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like maybe that cliffhanger gets answered in the first page of the next chapter.
Maybe
Maybe it's on the back of that page.
Maybe it's right here. It'll say it. I also have a whole concept for what this book is about, but I'm not sharing it yet. We're not there yet, guys. I have to find out later.
Bonus content, you just make this whole book for us.
Bonus content. Hey, subscribe to our Patreon if you'd like. You want to read my book?
The actual dark romance mystery book.
Dark romance mystery book. It doesn't have a title.
Mystery or something.
It is a murder
It's
mystery.
Clue.
How did you know? Fuck!
Reading Clue.
I wish. I guess I could be reading Clue. I could just say that.
Dude, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much would Arly like one of those, like, choose your own adventure books? Where you get
so
to the
much,
end of a
because she
page
could-
and it's like, go to this page if you chose this
Yeah.
option.
She would like that because she could spend a lot more time with it. You know, it's like it's a non-linear book, so she doesn't read it all in one go. She'd get to go back and do it again. Oh man. Go back and do it again, but it's different this time? Oh, it's so exciting.
She's the type of person that probably goes back and has to get all of the endings and like make sure that she went through and like did everything.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Next question. Yes. Very much so. Yeah, she's reading this. It's got like a book jacket from a different book on it. It's like the book jacket reads like an extensive history of trains. It's not an extensive history of trains. Inside.
How well does the book jacket fit though? Like, if you look close enough, can you tell that like that's
Is it a
It's
little bit
probably
too-
like it's probably like a little itty bitty bit off, but she's smart enough that she would pick something that very purposefully is close in size.
Mm.
So it's close. You'd have to be like, oh, that's like a, it's like a kind of like one of those where like it's like a little bit too big. Why is it? Why? Maybe it was a misprint. You kind of it's like, oh, maybe they fucked up making that book.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. Don't worry about
Maybe
it.
that book sleeve's just like not folded right, just a little bit.
Maybe, yeah, maybe this was like a beta copy or some shit.
Yeah, like the like bottom edge of it has like rolled over a little bit just from being in your bag.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Does she look a little bit too into it for it to be a book about trains?
That's hard to say because she's like that with like everything she reads. It's the same kind of a little too invested in whatever she's reading. Oh man, you must be reading something really interesting.
No.
This is an entire history of the word cookie. What the fuck? Why do you care? I don't.
Okay, but that would be fascinating though, is the thing.
I don't, but I'm gonna read it.
But like that would be a good book.
Sure.
How go from biscuit to cookie?
How go? How do?
How happen?
How happen?
Oh, you know, you do a little bit of the, and then you. And, it's,
Mm-hmm.
I see.
and
Why are
finally,
they
you.
why are they called cookies if we bake them? Why aren't they called bakies?
Oh, that's because.
And then,
What else you can't forget about?
my bad.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, I see. Okay.
Of course. Of course.
Yes, you're so right.
yeah. And then it all ends with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never knew that.
Yeah.
You know, the more you know.
I'm glad I could share.
You're so insightful.
Thank you. Thank you. I try. You know.
Very good, very good. I think. Flint, you make coffee for people. They do kind of like the gaggle of NPCs that you guys have brought along. Do like of the get up, but like some of them kind of meander over. I think that feels right saying Powell would get up first. And get some coffee. I can just very clearly just picture the two old men sitting at the kitchen table together, just silently drinking coffee.
Yes. Yeah.
Not saying anything.
Just simply vibing.
And then like Yuri gets up, but they get themselves some tea, mooncake. Actually, surprisingly, once that deal gets up like a couple of minutes before Mooncake does.
Wow.
She gets up of her own accord this time. Wow, amazing.
Crazy.
She does kind of walk into the kitchen like she's a zombie though.
That's okay. She gets points for trying.
Yeah, and her hair is kind of like only like half pushed out of her face. She like does not acknowledge it as she like gets herself a cup of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And it isn't until she's like trying to sip it and then it like falls in front of her face more and then she does just like push it all back and get it situated. She probably kind of sits in front of the wood stove, which would have been like upkept and kept going like a little bit over the night. But has since then everybody waking up and stuff, Fen has like put more wood in it and got it up going again. She's kind of just like gone and like sat on the couch near there and just like hunched over, slowly sipping her coffee, just little slurps. is just like staring at the wood stove. She's like, you like look at her and you're like, yeah, she's nope. You could wave your hand in front of her face. She would not react right now. Mooncake kind of just like gets up and like hangs around. She's not a very big coffee person. Not tonight. Not feeling it. She's just chilling. There is no set time, so to speak of, that you guys need to head out for. You're very much like on your own schedules, really, because it is the last leg of your journey. It's only gonna take a few handful of hours to get to the city. Was it? It's like be like 1:30. If you left by 9, you'd be getting there. It's not too much farther from where you are. It's just going up and down some hills and traveling to the mountain peaks that it is at. But I'll say that is kind of, yeah, it's just, you're not being rushed at all. Fen even is just, he's just chilling. Like, the other mornings, he's been like, okie dokie, it's time to like get shit packed up and we gotta get going because, like, tapping watch, like, we gotta go.
Time to go.
It is time to go. We still got so much time to ride horse. But he's also in kind of the like, no, we're chilling right now, kind of like morning vibes. Probably does at some point start like pulling things out, and like scrounging around in their cabinets and stuff, looking for things to like make food, like make breakfast out of, and doesn't so much as like ask what people want, more so just be like, you want some? Cool. You want some? Yeah, okay. Like, you gonna eat? You're gonna eat, okay. And just like, yeah, okay. And just like making like, okay, that's how many people I need to make food for. And it's very much just like you guys said, it's the kind of just like calm, quiet where nobody really wants to like speak much and break it. Which is, it's not something that you get a lot.
So nice.
Really good. Nice to not have to sit down and make oatmeal.
Yeah, you don't get oatmeal this time.
Dang.
Unless you want it. God.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry.
No.
Can I share something about oatmeal that I think is extraordinarily relevant to our game that I think is so funny? Yeah. I read a story the other day about people talking about how people in college are just basically big children. And they were like, my roommate only ate oatmeal and got scurvy. And when he went to the doctor, everybody was blown away that a person in the 21st century could get scurvy.
Oh my fucking god.
Anyway, so I read that and my immediate thought was, oh my god, it's us.
We're gonna get scurvy.
Gotta
This is how you
Viewers,
guys get
viewers,
scurvy.
I swear we're eating healthier. It's all off screen.
It's just all off screen. We just can't think of anything when put
Oh,
on the spot.
You guys do say that you like put fruit and stuff in your oatmeal, so
So we don't have scurvy.
you don't have scurvy.
I've started eating oatmeal with fruit for breakfast in real life, and every time I do it, I just go, God damn.
Oh, you're
I
method
haven't,
acting.
I
now.
haven't,
Method
I
acting,
haven't
yeah.
I have not had oatmeal in such a long time. This week I'm gonna like have oatmeal with like fruit and nuts to
Yeah.
really like get in the vibe of it.
To really good. When I went grocery shopping and I bought oatmeal, I was like, I was laughing to myself.
Here's
Like,
a
oatmeal
crazy-
is just related to this game now.
It is.
Here's a funny
When
one.
are we
I don't fucking like oatmeal.
when are we gonna make Grand Ghost oatmeal to sell?
To sell it, yeah.
I don't fucking like
God.
oatmeal.
It's like dino egg oatmeal, but like the little things are shaped like us.
Dude, I fucking loved Dino Egg Oatmeal.
You seem like you would love dino egg.
I
oatmeal.
love Dino Egg Oatmeal.
You seem like a dino egg oatmeal kind of person.
Shut up.
Seem like a dino egg
Shut the
oatmeal.
fuck up. Shut up.
We're just saying you have a jovial soul and
You
a
have
capacity for
taste.
fun.
You know?
Yep, that's exactly what I was saying.
You, my friend, have a jovial soul.
Oh man. Oh, oats.
Oh,
Oats and meal.
What's a
I
meal?
like 'em.
Meal of oats.
Anyway, I eat whatever is given to me.
Yeah, same.
Same. When I finish my chapter for the day, B is not there anymore. She's adamant on this one, and she's so angry. She like, slams the book shut and has to sit there and just silence. So if anybody sees her from inside, it's just like a slam and then just a sitting. Like I'm doing it like one arm crossed, other hand
Yeah.
sitting on
Yeah.
top of it, hand holding face. Like there's no fucking way I just read that.
I want to imagine you can like see
cannot
her perfectly from the table.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that Mr. Satsuma would do such a thing.
How dare?
How dare these trains?
She's like, damn, this train's really upset her. It's because she's thinking about how they missed it.
Yeah, that's what she's gonna go with. That's her defense if they ask.
Man, I was just so upset reading about the trains, thinking about how we could have been on one.
Oh, I was reading and it provided me with a whole timetable of the fucking Astraphis train. Yeah, if I would have fucking had this book like 2 fucking weeks ago, we wouldn't be in this fucking mess, would we? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Jesus. Fuck this book. Keep reading it.
She eagerly waits when she can read her one chapter the next day.
Yeah. Damn.
You get some eggs,
Yeah.
maybe.
Awesome.
Eggs.
Eggs.
Eggist.
No,
Okay.
sorry.
Are chickens out here?
No egg.
You know, I went,
No
egg. No,
No.
not here. Not in this fridge.
Not in this.
Ham.
Ham. It would be like
Ham.
ham and some like potato.
Oh yeah.
Fries.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yummy.
yeah.
You get some nice
There we
Canadian
go.
bacon, but that's just ham, baby.
It's just
Mhm.
ham, baby.
True.
Same thing.
You and I ham.
Ham.
Delightful. Oh my god, do they have maple syrup up here? They are trees.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's maple syrup. You do have everybody has their little jars of their pine cone jam.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Forgot about that.
God about the
Yeah.
They're little
jam.
gifts from more.
I definitely
Yeah.
do like tentatively scoop a little bit of the pinecone jam onto the breakfast.
Mhm.
It's so tasty.
Oh,
Yeah, you have the yeah, it's ham and some like home fries and there's like some nice like little biscuits.
Yum.
That's good.
stop! I'm hungry.
Some a little little fruit cup.
Little fruit cup.
Fruit cup. He like has Fen like goes outside for a second. He looks at Arly. Oh, he very much is like my book. Like he looks, does like another like little like double take. He's like, that's my book. Why does the book look weird? Whatever.
That's my book. What the fuck?
Why is my book inside of my book shrunken? Don't care.
I don't care.
I
Right.
casted reduce on it. Leave me alone.
And like has to like go out and I want to say like in the stuff that he brought there was more like supplies and everything because you guys had all of your like your foods and stuff that he brought that you were eating on the way, and like with that stuff he had like fruit and everything because that would not keep up here. But he did like bring some. He just scurries back inside with him, makes everybody's some foods, hands it out. Bon appetit.
Bon
Apple
appetit.
tea.
Yumma yumma.
Taste hey.
Yum, 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 yum.
Yumma yumma.
When he's not paying attention, I put the book in my bag. Deep in my bag.
Buried.
Right. Yeah. I'm also gonna scourge the bookshelves for more things to take with me. Just more reading content.
Oh, thief.
Yeah. Thieving. Leave some money.
This isn't a bookstore, Arly.
Okay.
Making it be a bookstore.
Reimbursing. I'll leave a note with, you know where to find me. That's not true.
It's not true at all.
You already have your like Dummy's Guide to Visiting Astraphis book.
Yeah.
Mm, there is just like a lot of it's just like fiction books, just like normal books that people would read. It's not very much like
Oh, man.
ooh, information. 'Cause it is just kind of like stuff for like, oh, you have to stay here like a night or two, something to read, keep you entertained for a little bit. There is being indecisive,
Yeah.
so I need to
Get those dice out.
Oh, yay, landing on a corner. Stupid. Evens. Yeah, okay. You like look around on the shelves, and then like on the bottom shelf of the bookshelf, like in the right corner, is like it's like an old like photo album. Like little like old lady like put together photo album. It's got like a fabric cover that has like the little like plush on the front of it. It's a little squishy.
Oh, it's so cute. Squish the plush.
It's squishy. Maybe it's got like a little bit of like a lace around it. It's very cute. It's a little cutie photo album.
Aw.
And what else? So I'm like drawing a blank. I'm like, damn, what the fuck do they make books on?
Paper usually.
Papyrus, vellum.
Fuck it. There's like a wildlife of Nina Fey book.
Oh,
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
dead ass.
Yeah.
Do you know I'm a ranger?
Yes.
I'm a ranger.
You're a ranger? Holy shit.
I'm a ranger.
Damn.
Dude, I never would have guessed. What the hell?
Oh, I'm gonna use that book for evil. Not evil is I'm gonna ask you if I know everything. Yeah,
I will
I'm
say
gonna read
it
that.
is very much in the like kids style of like animal like encyclopedia book.
It's okay,
I'm
that means I can
specifically
read it
thinking about like the
faster.
one that's on my bookshelf out in the hallway right now.
Oh my god.
Where she's like, ooh, some silly little fact about animal. They get this big.
Fuck yeah.
They eat this food.
That
And
means
it's
I
like,
can read it faster. Yeah.
it's not any like purely substantial information about them. It's just like, ooh, I know what that animal is now. Cool.
Oh man. Temptation is strong. To steal it. I won't.
Also
I'll thumb through it though.
I also do want to say that the photo album is like on the cover is like embroidered like Nina Ford on the front of it, which is their last name.
Oh yeah. I got
Very
to that one.
very cute little like cursive script.
Oh yeah.
And
No,
that's
no,
like
no.
a blue.
Don't you worry. I didn't forget about the photo book. I wanna flip through it. It's more of a like a oh so cute. I wanna see your baby pictures kind of way, and not in a like I'm being explicitly nosy because I want to find out
I'm being
your
nosy. I don't want to know
your
your
darkest secrets. Yeah, it's more like oh,
Random
is it
book.
you as a baby in here?
Random book generator. No, these are all fiction books.
Why is your mama holding a baby seal?
What is this?
Look at all this baby seal. Look at here. So cute.
What is all these pictures of animals in here for?
You have a lot of seal photos in here.
My critical thinking skills are high. Don't you even worry.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Actual useful book generator.
Oh shit.
Oh. Fuck yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
Not that one.
Beep-de-bop-bop.
Give me a new one.
Boop-bop.
Not for that one. Not that book.
Oh lord. What was it?
You don't get to know.
Oh.
I can process what that one says.
It says
That is the same one that just showed me. Refresh. Oh, fantastic.
Oh lord.
It says, you find a contemporary cookbook entitled Overlooked Wines, The Orc Choice. This
Oh,
book
wow.
teaches you how to cook and prepare cuisine from a specific region or culture.
Ooh.
The book is leafed through, but otherwise good condition.
Huh.
Oh, it also says, this book is written in Infernal.
Oh. Well, shit.
Has richly decorated pictures. You're looking at like a picture book.
Yeah. Basically.
That'd be funny if they just pick up like random ass books and they're like, yeah, this will be good, and just like throw it in their bookcase in case somebody like comes by that can read it.
Just in case someone rents the Airbnb
Yeah.
and they need a little light reading.
It's also it probably, I can imagine that it would very much function, you kind of like using it almost right. Picture it being like one of those little like take a book, leave a book like libraries that people make in little boxes on street corners.
Yeah.
Yeah, those little free libraries.
Yeah, so
I love
there
those
are just
dang
like books
things.
that people have just like left there. Or
Well,
maybe
forget
like
that
somebody's
part.
like left something in the house at some point and Fence just like found it and be like, ah shit, don't remember who this was for, and just like shoves it in the bookcase.
Maybe I'll ditch a book here.
Lighten the load.
Lighten the load. I'll that way that I feel better about. If I get the vibe that this is like an amalgamation of, oh, okay, I can leave a book. I have some books I've already read.
Oh, this one's fitting. It's another cookbook called Delightful Wines, Mountain Cuisine.
Oh. Yummy,
A
yummy.
lot of wine. A lot of wine books.
Yummy, yummy.
Yummy yumma. How about a contemporary fiction book entitled Persistent Spring, a book on calligraphy?
Oh.
Oh.
I'm good.
I feel like you have to kind of bend some of these a little bit to make more sense.
Calligraphy, my favorite fiction story. I want to flip through that picture book. I want to look at pictures of. I want to see the baby.
This
I
one,
want to.
you
see
find
it.
a contemporary parody book entitled Of Mice and Half Men.
No way.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm taking that. Thanks. Of 2.5 Men. Of course.
Yeah, you flip through the picture book. It's very nice. It said that it had very decorative pages. It's a good book. It's not. I mean, yeah, we'll go with it. It's written in Infernal. It is
God
not
damn
their
it.
book.
I wanted to see a baby.
Oh, you want to look at that book?
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, sorry, a photo album, I should have said.
yes. Is nice pictures. It's old. Like the kind where like the card stock is kind of like yellowed, that the pictures are all pasted on.
Yeah.
It's I would say it's like a pretty big, it's pretty thick. It's pretty thick. And like you just open it and kind of like thumb through it, and like the pictures in the front are like older, I guess, than you were like you're like expecting when you flip through it. And you can't like really like recognize anybody that's in the pictures. until you get like a little bit later on. Like there are like a couple of big pictures, but you're like, that doesn't really. No, I can't envision that being correct. And you get a little bit further in, and see that kind of like it would be newer pictures. I was gonna say like older pictures, but it would be like newer pictures, but like older, like the people in it got older. More recent pictures. There we go. But like not terribly more recent, just like a couple more pages. And the people are a little bit more grown up, and there's like a lady in the picture who's like in, you could probably clock her as like 24 maybe in the picture. And you can vaguely recognize her features a little bit. And flip a couple more until she's like a little bit older, and it is Finn's grandmother.
Oh.
It's little Uma. You're looking at her, little more Uma. But when she was a little lady.
She's a little lady.
And it is kind of just pictures of her and like other family members. Kind of, I would say like in the same-ish area. You could assume, because it is like snowy and shit still in like the backgrounds of the pictures when they are outside. Like some of them are in like inside. I'm picturing like the kind of pictures where you see of like your grandparents when they were younger, and it's their like hideous kitchens but were like really like on trend back in the day.
Yeah.
But now they're like the most god awful thing that you've seen.
Yeah.
And it's like that.
For sure.
And it's cute. It's nice. She's got like, there's a couple pictures that you can assume are like her siblings. It's like her and like another girl and like three brothers, going off of like people always like back in the days always had like so many fucking children. But she's like, it's like her and like all her siblings and like their parents. You like flip forward a few more, skip a couple pages. I kind of like thumb through it, and you get to a page that is of her and somebody else. They're a little bit older, and like she's got a little baby with her, like a little baby girl. Little baby girl. And you want to say that you can tell by like the progression of stuff like in the backgrounds of the pictures that that despite like even with your current like assumptions, you would say that they are assumptions because you haven't like, nobody's like spoken about it yet, but like you would assume because you were fucking knocked out during it, that like these guys are like they're elves, and like everything in the pictures are progressing like the timeline of like elf lifespans and such.
Right.
Well, it's like a long fucking time. And so you just flip through a bit, you get to it, and she's like, her, and you could assume her husband or something. It's like a little baby. And then there's a bunch of like toddler pictures.
Oh.
And like those it's like stupid little pictures where it's just like baby looking stupid in a corner, like playing with a toy, and they're like, "Oh my god, this is the cutest thing."
Yeah.
And there's like a good chunk of pages of just like baby to like 4-year-old pictures. Where they're just like, this baby is like the best thing that we have had, and we cannot stop taking pictures of this baby.
Real.
I want to say too that like inside of the book, it's decorated, it's so cute, and there's like into the like paper, like little like stitched little like flowers and stuff, or like scroll work drawn on the edges of things, just like fill in blank space. In between like where all these pictures are kind of like shoved on together. And you like flip through a little bit more, skip a little chunk. You're like, okay, there's a lot of baby pictures. Let's just grab a chunk and just flip it. And you do eventually get to like when she is older. This little girl's older. You find like a couple like wedding pictures. There's a very like cute picture of like Mormor Uma and her husband standing with their little girl and the person that she got married to. And they have like these massive smiles on their faces. And you kind of like flip a bit more. And you do actually eventually get to what you were looking for of like little baby Fen. And there's like, I'm picturing like those really cute pictures where he's like a little tot, like just learning to walk, and his mom's kind of like holding his hands and trying to like lead him, like crouched over, like leading him around. And there's a good few chunks of pictures like that too. And like it does like continue to progress, and then flip, he's like growing up. And then eventually it is like, oh, it's another little baby, and it's like, oh, this is the sister that he's talked about. You see pictures, he's like 12 or something, and it's like this little like 12-year-old trying to like hold this little baby. It's like missing a front tooth or something. It looks goofy. It's just a bunch of like very cute family pictures. You just like keep, like flip through it, like, oh, this is so cute. And a couple in when she's like 4 or 5, you do notice there is like a distinct like gap between when pictures have been taken, and then it's just like they continue like cute little like family pictures and stuff, but it is like it's just more, and it's just Fen, and it's just his little sister, Neve. But then there's like pictures of her like teaching him like how to like take care of the horses and stuff.
Oh, so cute.
and just like cute, like kind of like everyday like little snapshots.
Man, I feel like she kind of was like, I want to see the baby, and then as she was actually looking through it, she was like, I am kind of sad. This is very sweet. I miss my mom.
Mom.
It's my mom. Kind of like lingering on pages where it's their mom and them like doing things like, oh, like hold the baby up, and just like pictures of just the baby where you can tell like somebody took it going, oh my god, this is so cute. The baby is just sitting there. The baby is doing nothing exciting. Oh my god, it's so cute. Okay. You say so.
Call Desara up and be like, can you mail me like the old family album that's sitting above the fireplace?
Please, I'm so gonna.
Please, can you just send me the place real quick?
Can you like screenshot some of the better pages and some just.
But yeah.
I do that as long as I go undetected.
You probably do honestly get detected at some point. But like
so.
he's straight, he just like he doesn't give a shit. He's like he's just looking through all the books. Fen kind of he notices and then he's like, you probably got like a little like stack of the books that you've been pulling out, and he's like, she's just gonna keep taking them. He's kind of just like stares at you for a second, just like, she's just gonna. I mean, sure, I guess.
Damn. All right.
Damn. At least somebody's reading them. I don't know. He like sees the one that's written in Infernal. He knows that it's written in Infernal, and he's like, "Can she read that?" Wait a minute. It's like, how many languages does this silly elf know?
If only it was written in Celestial. That one I know.
No.
That one I know. If it's
No.
Infernal and I know Celestial, if I look at it in a mirror, can I read?
I have not said this in character, but fun fact, I can read it now.
Oh, fuck you.
Warlock shit.
It's okay, that Flint can read.
I actually took runes of Eyes of the Runekeeper, so if it's written down, I can read it now. I can read all written language.
Flint
Wow, fuck you.
Flint can finally fucking read.
That is so fun.
Oh,
can read. Gift
you're gonna...
literacy.
And I'm gonna play it off as he doesn't know. And then he just gets smacked with it, and he's like, "Wait a minute, I can fucking read. Bean, get off my laptop."
Oh, you're gonna drive Arly insane.
It's gonna be funny to me. And that's it. He didn't have a choice in the matter. Liv was sick of him not being able to read.
Arly's gonna kill you.
I do think that she kind of just like Liv like spiritually smacks him upside the head with magic when he levels up.
Yeah.
She's like, God damn it!
Here's your Eldritch Invocations.
Smarter. Be better at this shit.
Be smarter.
Smarter. Get wrecked, son. Anyway, sorry, I did not mean to interrupt. Keep going.
Oh, it's so good.
Well, that's it. That's
All right.
That's it, brother.
I always have my stuff done super early, so I'm assuming that nobody actually is like, hey, you getting your stuff together?
Yeah.
I've built enough of a reputation so I can enjoy myself even longer than everybody else.
Your things are like packed and sitting by the door, and everybody's like just finishing up their breakfast.
Always. It's easiest that way. Travel compact.
Yeah, I'm not rushing myself out the door, but when I'm done with breakfast, I do start packing. Get all my stuff together.
Yeah, same.
Make an actual earnest effort to brush my hair.
We're going downtown. Downtown.
Downtown. I have to look slightly more presentable. I have to
Down.
look like I didn't just kill someone a couple days ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, oh my god, you're a trendsetter. You finish up eating and start like packing your things. Everybody's like, oh, that's a good idea. Finish up eating, start packing their things. Do dishes. And say it's
Oh yeah, I totally just try and do my own dishes. Just like, excuse me.
if I having like a chill morning, I would say it's probably like mm, 9:32. It's almost been like an hour of like chilling, eat things. And you're not getting like rushed to do anything. It is like you do have the thoughts in your minds that the sunset is 3:30, between 3 and 3:30. So
But we must go party.
let's go party. It is for now anyway, it'll be like 2:30ish between those times that you would get there. But that knowledge can be held also with the assumption that you are going to a city. There will be lights. You're not going to somewhere where it will be pitch dark as soon as the sun sets.
No. Sorry, I miss camping already.
The wood elf already laments.
Oh fuck! I can't use Mask of the Wild. No. No.
Shit,
I
no
never
Mask of the Wild in the city.
It's my favorite joke to make because I've never used Mask of the Wild. Never. Not once.
Only remembered that you have it when it was used against you.
Yeah, exactly. I have that.
But yeah. Even though it is like leaving right this minute would be closer to like the later hours of the quote unquote later hours of the day, it is still, even though the sun is setting, it is still afternoon. There would be city lights and shit. Just because the sun has gone down does not mean that everything instantly falls asleep. Not everything is a bird.
What? Good thing we didn't bring Zila then. She thinks everything's a bird.
Ziva thinks everything's a bird.
Yeah.
Headcanon.
Headcanon. Headcanon.
Headcanon.
Headcanon. Ziva thinks everything else is also a bird.
Headcanon. Ziva is German.
When we get back and introduce German, what then?
I'll say, oh, finally. Oh, thank God. Oh my God.
I personally think that Ziva's accent should change every time we leave.
Okay. I'll put that down. I'll put that in the suggestions box.
The suggestions box just it doesn't have a bottom to it. It just, the slip of paper just falls out onto the floor and that's it.
It's left to get swept up later.
Fantastic. I have to close the fucking photo album before it makes me sad anymore, and I. What do I do next with my morning? Let's see. It's understood that at some point I ate. I don't give a fuck when.
There was a time when you had brekkie.
Yeah, I'll do that later. I'm looking at my list. Can't do that. That later. Ooh, if I'm out of things to do, you know what that means. It's time for Arly to sit. Sit and stare at the wall. Maybe I'll sit on the couch in front of the fire. I'm gonna enjoy the fire a little bit longer. Fucking fireplace.
So true.
Yeah.
After I've cleaned up a little bit and gotten all my stuff packed, you know what? I take the opportunity to have an alone time on the porch. Just go out there and look around again, just like trying to acclimate to it a little more. Still, still, still very cold. But it's better when you expect it, right? Like,
Oh, sorry, I was doing something. Is Jelly still here? What's it is not as windy as the past few days have been, so that's nice.
oh, very nice.
Even though the sun has risen, fantastic. It is still very pretty, still very I say it's like sparkly. You know how snow's kind of like glittery sometimes. It's cold. You got some kind of like glittery,
Yeah.
some glittery mountains.
Yeah.
It's pretty. See
Oh.
some birds.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Birds.
Little tiny beasts of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Sure wonder if the boards are in my my children's book.
They better be. Kind of weird if they weren't.
I need to make a new area in my book for books. Let's see. All right. Books.
In the book of books.
Books on hand. Number 1. Canonically, at some point, I dropped off all of my Sylvan books, but I don't remember where. I don't have them anymore. For anybody curious. Maybe at
That
home.
is very curious. I also don't remember where that happened.
I think I left them at home. In the
Oh
library.
yeah, that would make sense.
Because I robbed the library of some books that I don't remember what I took from them.
Right, yeah. It's just like, here, take these in exchange. Whee! La la la. La la
Well, sorry, now I'm writing down my books.
la la la.
Um,
I'm doing a little dance. Me personally, not B.
oh. Well, why not?
Uh, mm.
Yeah, got you there. Got you there, bitch. Got you there. Got you there, bitch.
B is just doing a little like very faint side to side sway. Trying to remember a song.
So everybody's just kind of wandering around getting ready to go now?
Yeah, I believe so. Everyone's getting hacked up, cleaned up, ready to head down. B is certainly ready whenever.
Hi, sorry. Yeah. We're just packing up things. Probably with the vibes of like it's like 9:30. It's probably with the vibes of like, yeah, we should leave before 10.
Right.
But nobody's really like running around like, we gotta go right now.
We
We gotta go right now. We gotta. But it's kind of like, yeah, we should probably get going.
Huh.
Probably especially with like Fen doesn't like tell anybody like, okay, like, yeah, we should probably go now and stuff. Like, we have this little bit of trip left and all that. But kind of like, he doesn't say that. But like, there is a point where he gets his stuff like is packed, and he just brings it outside and like puts it like starts setting up horses. And it's like, oh yeah, we should go soon.
Shit, I have to have my crisis. Do I ride?
Oh yeah.
Do I slide? Can I slide going up and down? Will I be thrown to the ground?
That is a good point.
I changed whatever I said before. This is what she's sitting in front of the fire, I think. She's having a crisis.
She's having this crisis, unbeknownst to you outside. It is. You're not going a direct path, like, up or just, like, across. Like, you do have to, like, do a little, like, up and down a little bit to get over to, the correct mountain. Because you're essentially going to be traveling across, like, a couple of peaks to get over to it. Not traveling across a couple of peaks to get over to it, keeping in mind that these aren't like the type of mountains where it's like individual big lump, but they're like strips of mountains, jagged mountain. So you do have to go like across the ridge is a bit to get to the correct spot to go up more. So outside, and considering that it is also like a trip from cabin to city, and presumably Fen will be going from city back to cabin. He is like taking the sled off and like situating it up, like in the little like firewood shed next to the house and stuff, like the cabin and stuff. And like getting everything situated, so the sled is being left behind for this portion, just because it's not needed and it's not practical to take with it anymore.
Right.
But She's like, You know, she is like, perhaps I will sled again, and the sled will not be there when you go outside.
Right.
So, your options
Well-
are set to. When you get outside, you realize the sled will not be taken with. That the options are set to ride horse by yourself or ride horse with somebody else.
Right.
You want to grab on to someone?
I like to think that she's like, just fucking pussy up and go ask for the sled again. Like, don't keep fucking around. And then she goes outside and it's not there. She's like, oh, God. I've pussied up too hard. Now I have to ask. She's not going to because she's also a loser.
Oh no, now I need to show my vulnerability more directly. Ah.
Nope, she won't. She's a loser. Loser, limo, loser. I'm gonna say she's like, all right, fine, and this is all internal dialogue. Actually, yeah, it's internal, but she's outwardly pacing back and forth in front of the house. She thinks she's doing it inside of herself, but she's not. She's thinking, okay? Give her a minute. She's thinking in her brain, like, okay, fuck it, just ride the fucking horse. Like, how bad can it be? How bad can it be? Well, bitch, you could fall into a lake. Remember that? Yes, okay, that was a one-time thing. Is it? There's a lot of lakes everywhere. Okay, yeah. I don't think up here. I don't know. Also, mountain's a long way to fall. Okay, whoa, that's a lot. Let's calm down there. Let's not have that thought process. This is the internal argument she's having. But she's gonna try to ride the horse. TLDR.
Godspeed. I believe in you.
Good luck, soldier.
That's her final.
I like to imagine that at one point, one of us came out and saw her like pacing back and forth, and we're like, should I like go talk to her? No, she's talking to herself. She'll work through this. It'll be fine.
Yeah, she's talking to herself. Yeah, absolutely.
She'll figure it out.
She'll figure it out. If she wanted to talk to one of us, she would come to one of us. It's okay.
Yeah, real. Also, she's been kind of doing that weird thing where she's talking to herself for like a couple of days now.
Yeah.
So it's fine. It's fine.
I think like if Flint sees it, he kind of like stands there for a minute, like does the thing where like you like adjust your pack, right? And he's like takes like a step forward and like stops. It's like, I know her. She wants to figure this out on her own. And kind of like moves backwards a little bit, but like still has like an eye on her. Like just in case she starts getting a little too into talking to herself.
Then I have to take her out.
Then I have to take her out. It's done.
Euthanize her. We're done with her. No more.
It's time that we've euthanized Arly.
It's time. Finally.
I like to put down.
I like to imagine as she has this like thought, she kind of like does like the like a deep breath, like
yeah,
pushes it out and like nods to herself and like turns on her heel.
Yeah, very much so. The like two hand together, like hands down.
We can do this. Like,
might as well just go for it. She hasn't fully gotten over the weird breakdown she's been having for past few days, but I don't know, she's thinking.
Well, to be fair, she's not really allowing herself to have a full-fledged breakdown. She's kind of trying to hold it in.
She's working on it. She's working on something.
She's working on something.
Relatable.
Well is another... Is she working on it? Is she doing well working on it? That's a different story.
That wasn't the question.
That wasn't the question. But she is working on it.
That was the question, you guys.
I relate
keep that shit
heavily to Arly in
yourself.
these trying times.
Oh yeah. Who doesn't? Healthy people probably. Next question.
Yeah, probably. Next, moving on.
Arly gets to have normal brain problems.
She's so silly.
So silly goofy.
I freaking get up on the horsey.
You freaking get on the horsey.
Yeah, I don't. I don't like I think for a second about just like should I say any words of encouragement to Arly, and then like no, but I do just like give a little nod like hey, hi.
Hey, what's up, man?
It's fine. We're, as the kids say, ballin'.
Ballin', chillin'. There's zero horse issue. Don't worry about it. But yeah, slowly everybody kind of like filters out, starts getting their shit all on the horses and all set up. It's probably like close to like around 10ish, and everybody's kind of like on the tail end of getting everything set up and all of that. Has been like a little bit of discussion of like just like the general questions of like, okay, where are we going today, Chief? How is this gonna play out? And the explanation of how you have to travel over there, and like, I mean, it is along the road that they maintain, so it's gonna be a pretty chill, easy ride. And it's like, this time I promise it actually will be a very chill and easy ride. And it's like because it has the extra I don't know, I would say like air quotes security, that this is more directly in like that territory of that was like mapped out last time of like what is included in like the dragon's territory and everything.
Right.
And that like you're closer to the city, so it is more directly in like under her watch. It's like, yeah, not much shit can like screw around and like get away with it. like in on the like travel to there, because it is like if you were any kind of like creature with any vague sentience, that it'd be like, big scary dragon lives not that far from here, and when it's not busy time is just around, like vague just around. So it's like if you have the thoughts to like acknowledge that, it's like you can very easily connect the dots that this isn't somewhere where you kind of want to like fuck around with things, because you will fuck around and you will find out.
That's all I could think the entire time you were describing this.
Yeah.
Was why would I fuck around when I know I will find out? Big fucking dragon eats me.
Big fucking dragon eats you. You do not want to be like, you could be like some dude and not have like a lot of like dragon knowledge, but you can know like, yeah, their magic gets kind of like fucking weird when they're near their like legitimate like home, and they can do some like wild shit the closer they are to it, and you don't know where it actually like is. So you don't want to take a chance and be closer to it than you think when you know that it's in the area. And then, oops, they can do fucking, like, territorial actions on you. And you're screwed.
Man.
Imagine you're just some kind of fucking bandit and you're like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna rob somebody on this road right now. And then suddenly a big-ass dragon just summons a blizzard on top of you and eats you.
No! I just wanted to make a couple silver!
Nope.
No. No, you fucking idiot.
You fucking thought. You thought you could.
You thought you could.
You fucked around and found out.
Fuck around and find out, yeah?
But yeah, it is expected. It's just a chill ride. Pretty even, pretty good. Still on this road, so it's not like you have to tiptoe around any ledges or anything. It's just a little swoosh. I'm moving my hand like a little wave. Just a little bit of and you're there.
Yeah. Before I get on my horse, I give him some of my pinecone jam. As in, I'm sorry, but also a let's do this. Okay, I fucking give him the rest of it. I deserve it. I feel bad. I'm just carrying some guilt.
Damn, but that's some good pinecone jam.
Yeah, I got to eat some of it.
Yeah.
I have a guilty conscience.
He do enjoy it. He do slurp it down. Slurp it. Do this cute little like nuzzle with his nose. Kind of like look for more. Kind of be like there is no more. Kind of like nibble at your glove a little bit.
There is no more.
There's no more.
There's
Nibbles at your glove. Where's more?
I don't have more. I'm sorry. I am sorry.
Unfortunate.
But it is very. You can tell that like it's like, oh, thank you, and kind of even like they're kind of like wiggly. They all kind of like move around and shit. And everybody else is like getting their stuff situated and everything, and it's like it very directly is like paying attention to what you do and just like stay still, not move. Let her get on easy.
Oh, for once.
Because they do have. They are knowledgeable.
They are knowledgeable.
So it's so funny that the horse is trying not to spook you versus the other way around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shared goal.
It's pretty adorable. It's like you guys are trauma bonded.
Aww. My little pony. My little pony.
You trauma bonded with this mythical horse.
My little Sleipnir. Fantastic.
Amazing.
It takes me a lot of tries. Like a lot. I have to start early.
You started like 15 minutes before everybody else.
Yeah. And I'm still like the last one on. You know, like when you're laughing so you have no strength to do anything?
Yeah.
Like that, but terror.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fear. But eventually she makes it up there. Go crazy.
Go crazy.
Go easy.
Go crazy.
Run
Yeah.
with her.
You're granted the small mercy of nobody bothering you about it.
Thank God.
They do have the crew does have enough forethought to be like, maybe this is a bad thing. If we were to bring anything up about it right now.
Hmm.
So we're just not gonna pay. It's not happening. We're just not gonna pay attention to what she's doing right now. And you're like, damn, I have to check the straps on my bag for the 10th time.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I tightened it enough.
Man, I think my stirrups are the wrong length. Better redo those again.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Check the horn. Yeah. Yep. Breast collar. It's on.
Sure is on. Sure is. Yep.
These reins don't look safe. I'm not really sure about the reins. Yep. Redo those. Yeah.
So there's definitely a couple of like, oh shoot, I think I left something inside. Better go check.
Which I feel like is like absolutely something she says and is the most like full of shit fucking excuse she could make, because Lord knows everybody's like, there's no way you left something inside. There's no fucking way. Like it's literally impossible. We know that you pack your bag. We know how you are.
We know that bag's been packed an hour before we even got out here.
We know that. You're full of shit, but I'll let you have this one. And she appreciates that.
But yeah. Once she finally gets on the horse, it's not, you don't dilly-dally too much before it's like, okay, we should head out now. So say it's alright, it's not that too late past 10. Be getting there now between like 2 and 2:30. Not too bad. Just gonna be like twilight, dusk time. If anything, the sky will look nice when you get there.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
You could,
Hell yeah, brother. Let's get into it, then.
Get into it. Yeah, you set out.
you.
Onwards.
It is. You do kind of have to walk in the same little formation of like couple people in the front, couple people in the middle, and the back. Just because it is not like open land that you're walking on, you have to stay on this path. There's 10 of you. Oh. Can kind of do the same thing that you're doing out pre-Dragon Time. There was like 3 people. Oh, I guess. Yeah, you can do. Puppy doesn't horse. So it's 9. Yes. So you can be like 3, 3, 3. Who you want walk with? Who walk with who? Who's besties?
Such a good question.
I'll go last.
You know, I'll ride front of the pack this time. Fuck it, I want to
was-
get to town.
Yeah, I was also gonna say will ride in the front because I don't know. It seems like I should go in the front in most times. I don't know. So I'll ride next to B.
Hey, everybody.
Yay, yippee, yay!
Hey, everybody. I'd say that Tiefling Gang probably is in the back again, per usual.
Yeah.
Tracks. And Mooncake's kind of just like chilling. She's just chilling in the middle. She's just like, no, done. I'm just gonna chill. She is very much just like, she's still kind of doing that thing that she was doing last time, but not as like directly. Like last time she had her bow out already and she was like riding around the party like on the outskirts, kind of like keeping like an eye out around like the surrounding area. She's kind of like, she's like not doing that this time, but she is still like, if you like watch her, she is still like very directly just like watching everything around you guys and like looking to see what's going on. But she is like slightly more relaxed this time, as in that she doesn't have her bow out and ready, and she is still just like chilling in the middle. And of course Fen is leading you guys down the road, though it is more like self-explanatory now where you need to go. So he's not like, he's kind of more just like in with the group than like the other times where he like had the sled and he was like directly leading you. So he was more like in front, just like boop, singular, and like everybody following him. He's more just like, yeah, we're just follow the road. It's, yeah. Self-explanatory. This is the easy part of his job.
Yeah, I'll take middle ground. I know that's the last option, but I'd like to establish that I want it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You should.
Middle grounded.
Forgotten. Bunny.
Oh. I forgot it.
Oh shit. Goodbye. Oh shit.
Oh.
Knocking everything over. Forgotten.
Me too.
They are... Oh, they're probably just hanging with Fen again. They've been hanging with Fen a lot. The besties. The chillin'. Thumbs up. Easy answer. They're chillin'. But is...
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Sorry, I was cutting an apple.
Apple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I join the Fen Yuri Brigade?
Yeah, you can ride up to them.
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna ask Ben a question when I eat this apple.
Hold on.
Sorry, I got hungry and I didn't want to get sick again, so I ate more food.
Good.
Good job.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm
my
just
little-
pulling something up.
that's okay. I can wait.
No, you continue. I just why I'm not saying anything.
Oh. Okay. Oh. I
They're close.
Coming.
Rings
um.
are
Oh yeah, sorry. I didn't even hear them again.
They're
fucking-
inside.
They're beating down my door. I have to ask this question fast. Right up to the Fen Yuri brigade. Definitely holding my reins, not up, 'cause that would be uncomfortable for the horse. Or back, but definitely like they're in my hands a little bit too tight. But I'm trying to be casual, so right up to them. I'm like, yeah, Fen, can I ask you some questions about the city? So we're going into it. Just curiosity questions. Nothing.
Yeah, sure, I can try to answer, yeah.
I just want to
It's kind of like, oh, I can try. Maybe.
She gestures over her shoulder. All right, bring it out. The set for Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader comes out. We got him, boys. Bring it out.
Shit.
That's not their Are You Smarter Than Fifth Graders music, but it doesn't matter.
Cool. Good enough.
Whatever. Same idea. Game show. Just like, well, I mean, I'm not trying to like quiz you or something. I'm just curious about a couple of things. I read the pamphlet, and it left much to be, sought after. It's a pamphlet. They do that.
I say he is very much, like a second of like, pamphlet? Just like that kind of like look. He's like, what's she talking about?
Where the fuck did you get that?
It's like, where the fuck did you find a pamphlet?
I'm resourceful.
It's just kind of like thinks.
I foraged twice as much on the book while I was at it.
He like connects the dots and he's like, oh.
Of course.
Of course, yeah.
Or what else?
Yeah, it's just gonna be like basic info that's in that. It's not
Hey, yes.
anything big.
Yeah. Well, I'm real curious about this Vendari.
Mm-hmm. Kind of yeah, go on.
Sorry, I was turning down the music just a little bit so I could read. Like what happened to get her attention? Why'd she come? What was the impetus for that? Did something happen, or was it just like one day, oh my god, there's a dragon?
Oh no, suddenly dragon.
Oops, all dragons. It's
Oops, all dragons. Oh. Okay. I want it to be known that all information coming from Fen is being rolled against for a history check to see if it's something that he would know or not.
Wow. I'm excited.
He has a big excited. He's got a +1 in history.
Oh my god. I give him bardic inspiration.
I give him my bardic inspiration die. I say, use this.
I
Please.
sing him a song. And I imbue a new sense of bardic inspiration into him.
Okay. I have to like do that and then be like, how common is this knowledge? Like think. So, and he kind of just like motions over to you. He's like, you mean you read the little thing? It's not a book.
Like the brochure, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
He like does like hold up fingers, be like little bit of information on that. So I mean, it talked about how there's the. He very much is like sitting there, like kind of like waving his hand around, and, like looking. You know that thing where you kind of just like look off to the side. You're like trying to remember something. Just like,
Yeah.
ugh. Like the war thing.
Right, yeah.
So there's the war, and the and he's like, you do kind of like hear him mutter like, who, which one? I think it was at the last Endorial. She went out and found her. The Vendari that is, and he kind of like looks over at you when he says that to be like, oh wait, shit, clarification. The Vendari. And she went out and found her and got her to help somehow. Probably through that whole thing about being able to have, and kind of just like motions around like land and stuff.
Yeah, right, yeah. And she was just like, yeah, sure.
I guess.
Yeah, right.
I mean, if
that
you're
holds up.
dragon, you like
things.
things.
Having things. Yeah. Speaking of the war, like, what was that all about? What was the, like, government? Fucking, you know, when she talks about history, she forgets about everything else. She doesn't really give a fuck about. She's less tense, basically. She starts to like go get her book, and then is like, "I'm on a horse." Never mind. It said in the thing that, you know, government was upended, but it didn't give like clarification. It just said it was. What for? I'm all for a good government overturn. Just curious why. There's something so funny about saying, "Oh yeah, like what's this?" and then just saying, "Boom."
+1 in history.
Jesus Christ.
Just a little bit of shrug. Wasn't working, I guess. It was kind of like he does kind of like look over at you, like help. It's like, you know, there's like a like queen king kind of thing, monarchy.
Like it was corrupted though, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yes. Okay. It's like classic reason. Yeah, upend the government.
Yeah, I would say so. It was, and I mean, he kind of just like to the whole council thing now instead of that, and it's got like their economy and stuff is better, so it's working.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Apparently they got a pamphlet.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if it was something like spicy. So then it's exciting.
You'll probably be able to find more there. Don't.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I did not pay attention in class.
Oh.
Didn't
No way.
Yeah, no.
Not to be sarcastic.
No, it's fine.
Um,
It's, yeah.
yeah, alright. Well, back on the Mindaria, just that was like a brief side quest moment there in the conversation. Where do you know where she was before this? Like, where'd she come from? Is she local?
Don't know. Actually.
Oh.
Like before.
Like before she was the
Yeah.
Mindaria.
I mean, she has to have been.
She's born somewhere.
Yeah, but she had to have been like somewhere close, relatively, for her to be able to like travel there and get her, and bring her back, and it to not being the large enough time span that like something bad happened.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
So she had to have, like been from the area.
Yeah.
Maybe like,
Yeah, alright.
and he does kind of just like point in that direction, point in that direction. But the mountain range is very large, so maybe
Are
she
there
had to
lots
like
of dragons in the dragon's spine? Do you know?
Not really. It's
Not like you don't really know, or
no.
it's not really.
No, it really isn't. There's like not a lot. No.
Oh.
'Cause, very territorial.
Yeah.
Beasties, wouldn't
Yeah.
maybe like a couple, but not like they wouldn't be like near here immediately. They'd be like
Right.
further north or further south.
Right. Yeah.
And even then, they probably wouldn't be like as big, because then that's, if you're thinking in terms of like a dragon, then that would be, if you're letting another bigger dragon live in your territory, then they could take your territory. That'd be bad.
Right.
So probably like some smaller ones, but not like any of the big dragons. And
Do you
it's
ever
not
wonder if it's like the ones that live underground?
that would be scary. Honestly.
That's the like hand where it's like, like spider fingers.
I don't know how that would work. Does her territory like that's a good question.
Do you think that the sky dragons and the underground dragons have beef? Follow-up question: do you think that the sky dragons look down on the on the underground dragons?
Well, they have to look down on them. They're underground.
Yeah,
They have to look down to see them.
that was the joke.
So that's a good question. And it's like, does like the territory of like the ones living above ground, does it include underground?
Yeah, is it
Or,
like as
like-
above, so below,
Or
or
does it
is
just
it
stop?
like? Well, because think about it. Like, if you've got your dragon, you've got your horde somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's your territory, and you don't really need the area below it.
No, I just need to make sure something doesn't get like around it.
Yeah.
But then
So,
couldn't
like-
the theoretically the ground dragons like does like little like tick tick burrow in and like come and steal it?
They could make a hole, like, so,
Well, if they make a hole under
and then it
all of
drains
the
it.
horde.
Yeah, then it drains it. Then it drains all the horde.
Yeah.
And if it drains it so, then the dragon won't have any horde left and it'll be pissed. But what's it gonna do? Go down the hole? It can't. It's a dragon. It's a sky
It's
dragon.
not gonna like fit.
No. Because it's not underground.
Those it's just screwed.
Do you wonder if owls have the same dilemma?
Huh?
You know, they have burrowing owls. And they have sky owls.
Yeah. Well, owls don't keep a horde.
Well, they don't, but do you think that they worry that the burrowing owls are gonna come under them while they're on the ground eating and steal them? Steal their prey. I'd be worried about that. I am worried about that. I'm always a little worried that something's gonna come from underneath me and grab me.
Well, I don't think an owl. I don't. Don't they have to like? They don't like dig the same. I don't think that they could. Like physically, I don't think that they could.
No, I guess that's
dig
true.
up that way. Usually, don't they like just like kick dirt out of
Out of
holes?
the hole. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just like behind them.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not like they don't have little arms.
They live there with their whole family. I saw your baby pictures. Well done.
What a fucking segue.
What a fucking segue. Really well done family album.
That's quite the subject change.
I was looking for something to read.
It's not like it's like tucked away under a bed or something. So.
Oh, it was very cute. Also found a book in Infernal. Don't
Oh.
read Infernal.
Oh. Maybe you can find someone that can.
Oh, I didn't take it.
Oh. Damn.
Sorry. Did you want to be rid of it? Sorry.
No, I mean like somebody else just kind of like left it there. Found it like
Cool.
under the couch, so
Cool.
just kind of threw it on
Well,
the shelf.
I left a book or two. Because I took a book or two.
Okay.
Thought it was like a good exchange. You know,
Yeah, I mean that works.
100% books that she left were ones that she's taken from other crew members. 100%.
No.
100%.
Never getting it back.
Never getting it back. Never getting it back.
Yeah, I mean
Well-
that's probably like how half of those books got there, so it's not.
It's a right nice system. I wish that I could start one of those. And I could read all kinds of things.
You could probably like just trade books with people.
Yeah.
I feel like go to a shop and like ask the shopkeep, be like, "Hey, so I got this book. You got any books you're not reading? Could swap
Yeah.
them."
Do little tradesies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Keep that in mind.
Be like,
Did
"Oh,
you?
what's something that you read, you're interested in? Try it out. Think it's good."
That's actually a good question. Is Astraphis one of those cities that you can like barter in, or is that like generally ill-advised?
It probably depends on like who you're talking to. I mean, like any kind of like shopkeeper, I imagine you can try and persuade them to like maybe not like outright trade, but like lower the price a little bit.
Right. Yeah. I know, like some places it's like looked down on. I'm gonna try.
Yeah, I mean, for sure you're at least not gonna get arrested for it. So
Yeah. Oh, what about like I'm blanking. Attire. It's not the word I want.
clothes.
No, like the expected attire for an event.
Ooh,
Dress code.
dress code.
Oh! Let's go!
Got in one.
Got it in one.
Got in one.
What's like a dress code for this kind of event? Do you know? I think we talked briefly about it being fancy, but like, what do you mean?
From what I've seen, it's like people going there is you don't have to exactly be fancy, like you don't have to be wearing your like ball gowns and stuff, but nicer clothes. Like it's a nice dinner. And it is masquerade too, so masks.
Oh,
Masks and not traveling clothes.
masks and not traveling. Masks, I didn't know that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. I have to add it
Makes
to my
it
shopping
Makes it a
list.
little fun. Vendari is
Yeah.
very she likes games, so
Are there gonna be games? I love games.
yeah. I mean, it is not just the like party in the castle. It's not just like that. It is like a whole citywide thing. It is because it's not just like, oh, it's Vendari's birthday, because it is like her birthday and Moonfest and their like anniversary of the Revolution War, whatever the hell it is. So it's the whole like week of fate. Means just like a whole week of celebration. So they have like vendors and shit set up.
That's exciting.
Oh, it's busy.
Yeah. I do like games though.
Could probably win some money or something at some of them. So
Oh. I do like the sound of that.
yeah, it's probably worth it to like games.
I do. Yeah, I mean I do. Especially mind games. Like puzzles.
Puzzles.
Really good at Sudoku.
Gotta keep an eye out if anybody's doing the just like cup and ball ones. That was like super easy to cheat at those.
Oh yeah.
Could imagine that there's probably some people trying to scam with some games, so
I believe that too. I went to a carnival once. Just once though. Because they scammed us out of like 20 gold.
Oh.
Yeah, so we weren't allowed to go back the second day. It wasn't my fault. Not entirely.
Sure, okay.
Well, that's really all I had to ask about the city. And dragons. And owls. And
Burrowing to steal things.
burrowing to steal things. If I was a rogue, I'd do that. Burrow. Dig holes. Like a mole.
Like a little mole.
Those are fantastic creatures. Well, that's really all. Yeah, that's really it. That's all I've got to ask at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got, if you want to continue your 20 questions at any point. She's gonna just does it like, yeah, go ahead.
If you would like to continue your game at any point, press B.
It probably just does be like, yeah, you know where I'll be.
Yeah.
Damn.
I feel like she kind of like slows enough that she can return to be next to Mooncake area, or speeds up to be next to Mooncake, whichever direction she's in.
Up behind.
I go to Mooncake.
Mooncake. She gives you a little like, hey.
Hey,
Does not bother you.
thank God. That's why I ride next to her.
She give you acknowledgement and then ride.
Unproblematic bestie.
She's just checking out this scenery.
Just a reminder, if Mooncake has 0 fans, I am dead. Mooncake has 1 fan. It's me.
It is you. She's just a kitty cat.
It's my best friend.
Yeah.
Sorry, I gotta fucking call immediately. Hi.
Hey. It's not you go in the middle of speaking and screaming like you said.
Yeah, true. I fucking I'm riding next to Flint. I'm just gonna like look over to Flint and be like, so what are you looking forward to in the town?
He's like, he kind of looks back over at you, and he's like, honestly, this party sounds really fun. I'm not, like, big on, like, huge gatherings, right, anymore,
Yeah.
but, I'm kind of, I'm hopeful this one's gonna be, you know, not overwhelming and is just fun.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it'll be interesting to not be on the kind of uh serving side of a bigger party, I guess. Though I haven't really dressed, I haven't dressed fancy in a while.
Yeah. Like looks down at his own clothes and he's like, yeah,
Yeah,
same.
we have to get like Flynn. I think we have to actually get like legitimately cleaned up. I think we have to
Oh,
go somewhere.
yeah, you're probably right. Oh, I'm gonna have to wear nice shoes, not just boots.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wear nice shoes and nice clothes and like a weird mask, I guess.
Yeah, I heard that. That was unexpected.
Yeah, but you know, whatever. What am I supposed to be like? Oh, sorry, sorry, big giant dragon. I don't want to play your game.
It could be fun. I mean, and he kind of like looks down at his own like belt. He's like, I have masks, but I don't think they're gonna be
Yeah, no,
appropriate.
you're not wearing that cursed ass mask. You are
I
not
have the
wearing that.
other one that's made of wood,
Yeah.
but I get it.
Hmm.
I get it. I get it.
I saw that look in your eye.
I, I thought about it. You know, it's mask. It does the
Don't.
trick. Okay. Okay.
If you think about it, that's maybe not you thinking about it, is what I'm saying.
Curse mask could be a little funny though.
Um, mm, uh, no, we'll get a proper fancy mask.
Okay.
We'll you and me will like do the whole makeover routine together. It'll be great.
Shopping montage.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? This will be a good reason to teach you more like fancy etiquette.
Oh, there's fancy
See,
etiquette?
well, yeah. Remember when I tried to when I sort of walked you through like the like oh this is how like kind of fancy dinners are set up with the multiple
Right.
forks and spoons and things. Yeah,
Oh god, the multiple forks and spoons.
yeah. I don't actually know if this is going to be like a sit down dinner table party or if this is going to be like a stand up sort of thing because there's different rules for that.
Huh.
I mean, I guess
I guess we'll find
we'll
out.
yeah we'll run through it when we get there. You know, learn more,
Yeah.
see how everyone else is doing it, and then uh figure it out from there.
Have you been to a lot of fancy parties?
I well like smaller fancy parties sometimes kind of um more upper crust folks when they don't want to host things in kind of the big city down on the Lua Islands, they would, you know, we're kind of a nearby smaller town. So, and you know, we have kind of the big sort of we have a hotel looking thing. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and my mom and I we've done like some serving things there. Like we've been like sort of, you know, we passed out like little appetizers and things and little snacks and served drinks and stuff and um I have no idea if, how big this is going to be. I'm pretty sure it will be bigger than I'm used to,
Mm-hmm.
but we'll handle it together, you and I.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely out of my zone here.
Hmm. We will we will find a way through it.
My plan was pretty much to just see what everyone else did
Yeah.
and then copy that.
Well, yeah.
But having some know-how of like what things are would probably be helpful. Yeah.
Mhm. There's an etiquette to how fast you can have the party snacks.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there an etiquette to the whole drinking aspect of it?
Well, yeah, definitely. I mean, it won't exactly go like kind of previous sort of drinking parties. It's sort of, I, it's weird. Like there's an expectation to drink, but there's not really an expectation to be drunk.
What's the point of drinking
Uh,
if you're not gonna get drunk? I mean,
it's a game. They want to see who's quicker to act foolish.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Seems like a silly game.
it is. I mean, that's the whole thing. It's a big silly game.
What part are you most excited for going into this town?
I mean, having a possibility of meeting some artificers and maybe getting a little bit of training in things and um yeah, I mean the party's kind of exciting. Now that I think about it, it it will be very nice to kind of get cleaned up a little.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe see what life is like in a bigger city.
Yeah. This is supposed to be bigger than anywhere we've been, right?
I guess
Okay.
it looked much bigger on the maps.
It did. It did.
I'm not used. I didn't know streets could be that wide, like legally. But okay.
Are you looking to ask anything specific of like the artificers? Like, are you trying to learn something in general, or like just?
Mm, I really felt like I would have an answer for that by now.
Hmm.
Uh, I mean, uh,
I mean, you
I
can
don't
start with
know.
box.
Well, yeah, but yeah, it's like I need to try and figure out, okay, what can the books not teach me, and then ask them to teach me that. So like, kind of, uh,
Maybe
sort of
like,
best practices and
yeah,
little dexterity things, and
the
kind of
the very very basics. That it's more of a
the
hands-on
yeah,
technique.
yeah. Like I technically know a, several mechanisms now, but I've never
Mm-hmm.
built any. And like I've taken apart a watch, but I haven't figured out how to put it back together yet. Like I know where all the pieces should go, sort of, a little. There's like some weird little bits that I'm like, what is that? But you know, it's about getting the hands to do it, and I just kind of like hold up, just my big old paw and just kind of open and close it a couple times.
Yeah.
How do,
Yeah.
how do I file a gear with this? Hmm, we'll have to see. Because if I can walk out of here with like the most basic, like shoddily put together little mechanism that doesn't really do much, but it does something. Like that's
Mhm.
that's that's more than I that's a bigger win than I even thought I would get. So we'll see.
I think you'll probably pick up on it quicker than you are giving yourself credit for.
You think so?
Oh yeah, you're smart.
be, be kind of like it's just like, oh my gosh, to that like.
And we've already seen you, learn new things and pick up on it. And
Yeah.
you shot an arrow at a dragon.
Yeah, I
I
did.
think
Yeah,
I
you
think
know what? I did.
you did on horseback. Like you can. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So that itself was new to you, and you picked that up. I know it's
True.
different, but
Yeah.
this is, I think, something a lot more in your wheelhouse.
Yeah. It would be nice to learn some more non-violent skills. I've kind of been on a kick of learning violent skills recently.
Yeah. Unfortunately, sometimes it's necessary.
Mm-hmm.
But this will be a nice change of pace.
Yeah. And hey,
And
it'll be good for you too, I think.
it'll certainly be something.
Worldly experience, new things.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, when I left home, I wasn't expecting to, well, I wasn't expecting this. This wasn't the outcome I was
I mean,
going with.
gestures at myself, I mean, come on,
Yeah.
relatable.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's exciting nonetheless.
And
It'll be good.
terrifying.
Yeah, well, yeah.
All at the same time, which is good. That's, it's
Hmm.
not bad. It's not bad to be scared of new things.
Yeah, and I mean, comparatively, one of the least terrifying things to as of late. So
Sure. Um, it's definitely, I know this sounds backwards, but I'm a lot less scared of fighting than I am of this.
he gives a look gives a look like, oh, you didn't understand what I was talking about, then gets a look of like, oh wait, and then just like, yeah, yeah, I get that.
which is probably not, healthy, but
Mm-hmm.
we all have our stuff.
Yes.
Like rubs his face a little like
Like he kind of like looks down for a second, just like, yeah.
we all have our things that we're used to and good at, and it's fine. It's really
Yeah.
it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
We share our skills. We help each other out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. B kind of goes back to thinking about things.
One kind of like nervously shuffles now, thinking about the town that they're or the city they're about to head into.
I feel like I made Flint more nervous about it.
I think you just made him think about it, and
Mhm.
before he wasn't allowing himself to think about it, and because he got nervous last time, and then he got like attacked by shit, and so he was like, "Oh, eh." But it's okay. He doesn't feel alone, so that makes him a lot less nervous.
And B is just like, oh right. Nobody knows about the previous dream I had. Anyway.
Yeah.
You're right. This is the scariest thing right now. La la la
You're
la la
correct.
la. La la la
Oopsie.
la 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 la.
And that is such a very true, so true statement. I can't believe the trueness of the statement made.
So true.
Would one person, a singular person, like to roll a d4?
I want to roll a d4.
Wait,
That was a coin, not a d4.
wait, I need to wait, hold on.
And also, I was joking on spit.
Oh my god. Just the amount of like things moving in the
Okay.
background as you get close to your mic again.
Okay, now you can roll the thing. Oh
4.
my god. 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She bounced off the knife on my table right now from when I was
Dang.
cutting my apple.
Ding.
Ding.
Metal knife.
4.
Watch road.
You guys been traveling. You're like an hour and a half in. We've got maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours left. You've been traveling down the road. It's pretty nice. It's pretty well maintained. It's a good trip. It's not like trudging through anything. You have noticed pretty easily that there is, because like it's still covered in snow and stuff, but it's just like packed down. There is like marks of other people traveling through the area, like marks from like wagon wheels and stuff, and like other hoof prints, and even some like doggy prints, and like sled runs and stuff. Just like signs of other people traveling along this road, like not just like a small group, but like, yeah, like this is the road in. There's many people that have traveled around this way to get up here. Mainly like a couple days ago, most people tried to be in earlier than this. But again, you aren't, it's not like you're arriving like at the very end of it. You're not even arriving that far in. I think it's it's only 3. It's like the 3rd day into the week. So there's still 4 days of shit happening. So it's not like you've missed much and are there for just like the last day of things. But still, people have tried to be there since the start. So you haven't really like encountered a lot of people on the way here. Sans like the like you had come across a camp when you're still out in the tundra where some people have like lost some stuff in the snow that you found. But you haven't really like directly encountered anybody. But this like hour and a half in, hour 45 minutes in, you are kind of coming around a little turn in the road. And ahead of you guys, see there is like a carriage. Like one of the kind of like fancy carriages that people ride in, like box that's like pulled over to the side. And there's like two dudes outside of it like trying to like fix, like refit a wheel onto it that's kind of like looks all like janky and like bent out of place. You can see they're kind of like fiddling with things and kind of like they have like a wrench and they're kind of like trying to like brute force get it to work. And you can see that like a little bit behind it there is like those rock sticking out that you can see like wagon wheel trail going up to it and then whoosh, big like pushover bunch of snow, and like it hit it like head on just at the perfect spot for it to just like bent out of place. And that they kind of like got it out of the way of if other people came by and are like trying to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys do get closer, one of them kind of like they obviously like hear you guys coming. You're a large group of people riding on horses. So like could you kind of just like one of them like looks up, the one that like there's one that has his back to you and is trying to like, maybe if I just like grab it here and here I can just bend it. And it cannot. And the one that is like facing you guys that is like trying to use this wrench does like see you guys coming up and kind of just like stand and like wave like, hey, hey. I'm doing like Sims wave.
Yeah, I see it. I see it. So
Yeah.
I do the like
Are they getting us to stop? Like
slap thing to Mooncake.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, that sound turns me off. What?
Just you.
Ew.
Say like that.
I don't remember what I was gonna say.
Slap to Mooncake.
Yeah. Fucking. Are we supposed to stop? Help them? You trying to stop us? Or is this like one of those things where they pretend that they need help so they can rob us?
Hey, I mean, that's. She kind of just like that looks very broken.
Yeah, but like, if it was a pretend to be broken so they can rob us thing, it wouldn't be very convincing if they had a fixed wagon.
Well, they could just, if it was like, they could just like take it off and just put it like to the side.
I don't like it.
I don't know.
But you're not, instantly willing to jump in and help them. Be.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Can I roll something?
Yeah.
What if I roll insight? Yay!
What if you use numbers?
I would like to use numbers.
Go ahead.
I guess insight is a good one. That's a nat 20. That's a 23 altogether.
Whoa.
Okay, yeah, cool. Go ahead. I rolled a 4.
Nice. B,
Solid.
you're like, dude, they're gonna rob us.
Dude, we are going to freaking
Dude.
die.
Dude, we're gonna freaking die. Flint, I'll say they, like, this dude is, like, genuinely, like, struggling, like, putting his all and trying to, like, bend the fucking, like, axle and, like, piece of this wheel back into place with just his hands. Like, you were, like, seeing, like, the strain in his arms as he's trying to do this. They are not dressed in any way that would make you feel like you need to be suspicious of them. Like, they're dressed like they are, like you expect somebody to be looking, going where you guys are going, and, like, considering, like, how close you are and stuff. Like, you're just, like, 2.5 hours out, like I said. Like, it would make sense, especially if you're traveling in carriage, where you're basically traveling with, like, a little room, that you'd want to, especially if you were coming, air quotes, this late to the event, you'd want to be ready when you get there, so you can just, like, drop your shit where you need to drop it and join in. So traveling with a little room, you can change and be ready to do that. They, like, this dude is, he does kind of, like, he, like, waves to you guys. He's not so much as, like, trying to be like, hey, come here. It was more just like, oh, hey, guys. See you traveling past, hey. And then kind of, like, dejected look down at the wheel, like, oh, fuck. Broden. It's Broden.
Are they gonna ask for help, or are they just gonna stare at their broken
No,
wheel?
they're two dudes that are like, no, we got it, dude. We can. No, I believe in us.
Oh, it's like, oh, I hope you guys have good travels.
It's like,
Our
hey
wheel
guys,
our
watch
wheel
out,
is
there's
broken.
a rock.
Our wheel
Guys,
sure is
watch
broken. Sure wish somebody would fix our broken wheel. Oh man, broken wheel.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind
What
of
the
like
fuck? I'm not
turn
gonna
around.
remember that.
They're just like, hey, you guys have a good time. And then
Gonna-
like, jerk.
Maybe we should stop and help them. I mean, that's a pretty busted wheel. I know I don't know much about carriages, but
It does not
I
look
do
like
know
it should
that
be
don't
bent
look
that
right.
way.
That should not be bent that way.
Oh,
Look how
fine.
hard he's trying to. He's really if he's committing that hard to try and bend this wheel back into place just to rob us, I say, you know what? That's fine. We'll just kick his ass. Like, it's fine.
Oh,
Mooncake kind of does like nod and be like, I mean, yeah, there's like 10 of us, so. Now you did just like almost kill a dragon.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We should try to stop it and help.
She's like leaning forward, like towards you on her horse.
It's all
She's like, trying to like huddle.
It's all fun and games until 6 of them come out of the fucking snowbank, and they have a bear, and they have big
killed one of those
dogs, and they
You killed those two.
Yeah, I
and
killed
then
them.
the snowbank opens up, and you're on a fucking frozen lake again.
Oh, stupid.
We're really gonna have to talk about that at some point.
That's really stupid.
What are we doing then, huh? They use fucking shaped water to bring a fucking frozen lake.
I don't think that
Okay.
spell works like that.
No.
Yeah,
I say I'm like slowing down as we're like nearing them.
like B just like looks at Arly, just like, do I really want to side with that, or just like, okay, yeah, and like start slowing down to. Just kind of.
She's not going to the party, she's going to therapy when she gets into the city.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm.
this is like the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
You guys are
Alright.
batshit.
Yeah, sure. You've decided to you slowed down. I will say that considering you were in the middle of the group,
Oh. Oh no.
that you guys were like having this debate, and it's already like, you're like having this debate, you're like, yeah, we should like slow down and like help. Fen was at the front and had already been like, yo, keep walking.
Oh.
I'll be there and I'll be with you guys in like maybe like 10 minutes. And be like, it's a like to I guess the only one who up there now would be with like Yuri, and he's just like, yo, straight shot, follow the road. I'll be back in like 10 minutes. I'm gonna see what the fuck's going on. And he had been like, yeah, I'm gonna go over here. And you guys are like slowing down as well, and you're just like, oh well, because it like stops like a little bit away and just like waiting. So then there's a little group of you guys, and Fenn's just like, oh, hey, hey,
Hey.
and then this is where we'll pick up on Wednesday.
Bet.
Finger guns.
We did it. We did it, guys.
We did
Oh.
Yeah. Good night, say it back.
Good
Good
night.
night.